Hey y'all, welcome in. I figured with everything going on in the NRL season, all of the practice we are all doing, it would be easy enough for me to just do a quick video going over the livery requirements in case you're still confused and just want to make sure you got everything right. Um, so we're going to jump right in. Just quickly go over season 7 requirements, some tips and tricks just to make it simple for you. And yeah, just hoping this is going to be a rough video, no editing, but just enough to kind of give you an idea. So let's get right into it. So I think the biggest thing first is using favorites. I think it's a huge helpful tip. Some people don't know about favorites. So when you go into picking decals, let's go and search NRL. Almost all of the decals are by tag NRL. Let's search NRL. Now I already have these saved, but I'll show you it anyways. We'll go in here. These number boards you're able to use. Press triangle on them. Go down to add to favorites. And I already have an NRL folder, and you can only have 10 of these. I call it a folder. They're called favorites in here. It's kind of like a folder because you can put a bunch of stuff in one area. If you have space, you should be able to hit create a favorite. I already have one, so just create an NRL one, throw it in there. Um, all the other ones are in here as well. Trails End, the other number boards that you're allowed to use. We have, we need one of these. This is the main one, but you can use any color, any variant, or one of these as well on the windshield banner. Uh, I believe you're also still able to use these number boards, which are from the previous year. Then we have Little J CPA, Henke's, the flat version, the kind of stacked version. So that's those, and then there is also, let's see. Sorry, it's just those ones, and then also the NRL, the Naughty Racing League for the banner is here. The last one you'll need, you will have to search DGDR for Dumb Guys Do Racing, and you have the two here. Again, triangle, go down to add to favorites, throw them in the NRL favorites. So then anytime we need to add them, they're there. Every car, they're there. You don't have to worry about if you add them into, say you add them just into your collection, you don't have to worry about it getting all messy. These folders keep it nice and organized. Just so you can see it, here's a favorites. Here's the NRL. I have some old logos. I have the windshield banner. I have our number boards. I got Trails End. Um, we got this for the windshield banner as well. I actually have that twice, but Little JCPA, Hankies, we have them all right here. The second helpful tip, as I just place this number board, is I would also take a screenshot of McNaughty had it on Discord or in the rulebook section 4.8.3.6. Just take a screenshot quick of the size requirements for each of the logos. Then you have it right next to you, or write them down. Put a piece of paper next to your whatever kind of rig or table or whatever you're sitting at. I literally am sitting on a kitchen chair on my stand, in my stand. So whatever you got, put it next to you. If you have the percentages, everything's super easy. The door number placement, somewhere on the door for the number board. There's no really size requirement, but it needs to be large enough to see. Um, don't make it super small because then all of a sudden we're gonna have to make sure there's a size requirement on it. Just kind of be logical with your size. We'll put it on the other side. You get to choose whatever style number you want, but it needs to be the number you picked on McNaughty GG to sign up for the season. So make sure you pick your number and slap your number on there. Again, make sure it's just visible enough for everybody to see. Bam, we're done. When it comes to the sponsors, again, like I said, have the percentages next to you. And then you can just go out here into your favorites, into your NRL folder, and let's grab the Dumb Guys Do Racing. I have it next to me, so I know that's 28%. That's just the minimum. Honestly, if you can and it looks good, you can go bigger than that. I'm going to go a little bit bigger than that. We're gonna grab Henke's. I'm gonna do this one. You can do either or. Henke's is at 20%. I bet the 20% was probably off that bigger one, because normally when I'm using this one, I use a lot larger size than 20% when I'm doing the horizontal one. Um, so we're gonna leave it much bigger. We're going to add, let's see. Let's go and add NRL Trails End next. Trails End needs to be 24%. I'm going to put all of these percentages. Actually, let's leave this for another example. Let's put little J CPA over here, which is 33%. But I'm going to put all of these in the description so it's easy to go back and look at later. 33%, I'm going to put it as a main sponsor, and it's going to be much larger. Try to make sure it's some kind of contrast in color so it's easy enough to spot these logos, right? We don't want like a, a white car with like super gray or like super yellow little sponsors that are hard to see. Just these guys paid for us to have fun and to compete against each other, and to have their logos on the car. So just think about them and wanting to be seen. So just use that logically again when it comes to colors. You don't want it if it's a very busy livery and doing something where the color doesn't pop a lot. Otherwise, there's no requirements where you put them other than we need each one. So there's 4 of them on each side. So I'm going to duplicate these 3 I have on the other side. Now I'm perfectly legal for 3 of them. We just need the 4th. I wanted to do this last one this way just to show the down the middle part. You can do down the middle. It's fine. This is plenty big. It was 24%. I'm doing 61. I'm going to duplicate and replace because this is a 2-part decal. You kind of want to make sure you get their name in there if you're using this one. I'm going to do this with this color. Now this right here, the way you need to think about ones that are down the middle is you don't need a line down the middle, but just pretend a line's down the middle. That's a half. There's a half on one side, a half on the other. These ones over here, as long as they're on one side of, say, this imaginary line, back bumper or front bumper, they count for a whole. But if it's down the middle, if this intersects that, say, 24%, or in this case, what was it, like 60-some percent? 61%? That's only half. It doesn't matter that it's way larger. So we'll go somewhere like the roof. And again, pretend it's down the middle. We're going to add that same sponsor down the middle back here, and then we will be whole. It counts as 1. Counts as 1 now. We'll put it back here. I'm going to duplicate and then press triangle to replace to put this. Sorry, that's my standards. Trails End in the middle. I'm going to make it fit nicely because this one just is a little tad different size. And there we go. Now you're good on Trails End. Now you have 1 half here, 1 half up there. You have 1. So we're good on all of them. It's not the prettiest, but this is just to show you can slap something together quick. You can spend more time. The only thing we have left is the windshield banner. But just to keep mentioning about these other sponsor logos, you can go out into the showcase and get somebody else's livery and take off some of the stuff on there and place these on there wherever they look good. It doesn't have to be a main sponsor. Your main sponsor does not need to be one of these four. This little J CPA could be somewhere off, as long as it meets size requirements somewhere else, and you can do anything here. Bilstein, it doesn't matter. Those are kind of the colors I have, so that's why I said that. But it can be anything. It could be your team. Um, they get, Sector 7, PHG. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be a main sponsor. We just want to show these guys love for what they do for us. We get a prize at the end that's on top of us just entering, right? It's pretty cool. So we just want to make note of that, right? The last thing we need to do to be legal is our windshield banner. Nothing else should be on this except for what we're doing here. So we're going to go out NRL. We're going to grab the Nutty Racing League. There is no size requirement really, but you want it to kind of mirror this or the examples that McNaughty has. I think the size requirements are different just because every windshield's different. So you kind of can't do a one size fits all. Just think about it through common sense um, on this. Kind of just make it look like it does in examples that we have, or the example here. So you have your number again. Any style of the number you want, just make sure it's your number that you chose before the season. That's left side. That's always supposed to be left side when you're looking at it. Right side while you're looking at the windshield is the NRL logo. You can use any of those NRL logos that are in this style. There's different colors, and the one has like the skewed box on it. You can use any of those. We're totally 100% completely legal. We could stop here, or we could keep adding to it. But that's it. You got them all now. We have the size that's correct. You can go back and adjust things. But it's as simple as that. The last thing I'll mention, this is a Group 4 car, which I believe Saturday Division B is running. But if you're not in a Group 1, 2, 3, or 4 car, my suggestion is to go and buy that car out in wherever it is. Everything's supposed to be in Brand Central, I believe. Buy a new one and do not touch rims, do not touch aero items, wings, any of that stuff, side skirts, diffusers. Don't add any of that. Stock. If it's not a Group 1 through 4 car, keep it stock. Any of those things can technically change the performance points, rims, anything. They will change it in the slightest. Some of them won't, but to be the safest, don't change them. If you change them, you double, triple check all of the numbers match the McNaughty screenshots, because you're going to send a screenshot in. They need to match perfectly. So my suggestion, just don't touch them. Don't touch them. Do a stock car. The only thing you can change, if it's in here, if it's in the livery editor, there's nothing in the livery editor that will change performance points. Nothing. These things will not, the color of the lights will not change it. Your stickers on your tires will not change it. Putting a name, the door stickers, none of this in here, in this part of the livery editor will change it. So you can put any decals, any shapes, any sponsor logos here. Again, within reason, don't make them outlandish or dirty or inappropriate. You will get caught, and you will probably get some kind of penalty for that. Keep it clean within reason, but anything in here for decals will not change it. Just if you go outside of this in that part of the car editor, aero, rims, they can change it. Don't do it. On group cars 1 through 4, you can put whatever rims and stuff you want on it. PD somehow, when you put on BOP for group cars, will actually BOP them completely. When they're non-group cars, road cars, and stuff like that, for some reason there's an issue, and stuff will change, just percentages. I've seen it happen. I've seen people get penalized. I got my first and only NRL win because of it, and it wasn't somebody who was even trying to do it. It's just, the rules are the rules, so just try to just stick to that. I just go stock, and that's it. It's really not that hard. My last tips: non-group cars, stock. When it comes to decals, create an NRL favorites. Put them all in there. Every week you will now have them there. Last thing, put the percentages next to you for the sizes for these decals. Whether it's in your phone, in your notes in your phone, a picture, a screenshot, written down next to you, it just makes life simple. It's really quick to look at that sheet and get your percentages and then find out where they work on your car. If you do all those things, you shouldn't have problems with liveries or any other kind of penalties. It's pretty simple. Um, if we can abide by those, we won't have to worry about even more nitpicky stuff, uh, in the future. Those are the type of things when you're trying to skirt the rules is where the rule book has to become thicker because we want everybody to just be one. And so when we're looking at the cars, the sponsors are seen, the numbers can be found for, the commentators or people watching. So yeah, that's it. Hopefully this helped. Hopefully you're still somehow here. If you are, thanks for listening to me just ramble through this whole video. But hopefully it helps, and if you can need to come back to it, it's easier than trying to find an old stream or something. You can just come visit this link in this video. I'll have stuff in the description, so you can also just look at the stuff right there. And yeah, if you are here because you're part of the NRL, good luck the rest of the season. Hopefully you don't get any livery penalties. And if you're in my division, good luck. We'll see you on track. Thanks.